Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. Woke, baby, we woke, we here, we ready. It's another day. We here, we here, we here. Y'all know I'm not a doctor, I'm not a physical therapist, I'm not none of the things. I'm a blind man that decided to take my mind, my life, my body back by getting up and putting in that work, by getting up and putting in necessary work to keep myself focused, to keep myself from being on a path of destruction. I received a real crushing blow yesterday after being built up so high that I felt like I was flying. And I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. I'm kind of, getting into the mindset that this is just what it is. This is just what it is. This is a world of people that just do not care about what happens to a person. And I'm not even talking about, just people out in society. I'm talking about close to home. They can be so close to you. They can be blood related. They can be the people that you say that you want to spend the rest of your life with. They can be the people that you say that you want to be around for the rest of your life. And when you need them, and I'm not talking about one person, I'm talking about a collective group. When you have, people that's supposed to be there, that will sit there and tell you that they love you, but that word of love is not a part of their actions. And you know what love feels like. You know what love is done for you in life. When you hear this, it breaks you down differently, especially when you really need that love to be shown in action. But it's not shown in action. It's only spoken. It's only spoken. So for me, just hearing those words, they mean nothing to you. They mean nothing to you. I need to feel it. And if I don't feel it, I don't feel it. And that's just reality. It's easy to say you discipline with no battle. But staying disciplined after defeat is still will. Staying disciplined after defeat is still will. Staying disciplined when you don't have nobody in your corner to really rock out with you like that. When you don't have nobody that's actually gonna say, you know what? Alright, this person that I claim that I love is desperately in need of my help. And I give it to him. And you don't. How does that person know what love is supposed to feel like anymore? How is that person supposed to feel when it comes down to siblings, cousins, aunts, uncles, parents, just people in general that were supposed to be there, that watched you suffer, that sat back, that took a step back and said, well, it's not me, because that's the only way that I can look at it. That's the only way that I can see it. You saying to yourself, it's not me, so you know what, I'm just gonna see what's gonna happen. But you are the same people that'll turn around and say, you know what, I love you. I love you. Don't think because you got family, they got your back. The biggest betrayal is your family watching you suffer, and they have the ability to help you and don't. They have the ability to help you and don't. My family know that I lost my eyesight. My family know that I've been needing help getting this stuff taken care of for these legal battles. And they left me by the wayside by myself. So I don't believe in the word love anymore. I'm almost lost on what I believe in general. But I know one thing for sure, two things for sure. This discipline, I have a great belief in. Because this discipline is what brought me back from the worst times that I ever felt in my life. And I feel like this discipline is what's going to bring me out of this pain that I'm feeling right now. That I don't think anybody walking should ever have to feel. But I walk around with this burden on my shoulders, knowing that I, as a disabled person, was treated completely unfair. I was never given the chance to succeed. I was only given the opportunity for failure, only given the opportunity for enslavement in the workplace. And then when it comes down to receiving legal representation, I got ran all the way around the board. I got ran all the way around the board to receive nothing. To receive nothing but heartbreaking news consistently. But you so-called family members, you say, brother, I love you. Uncle, I love you. I don't believe you at all. I don't believe you at all. You left me to suffer in this world alone. But I learned something. I learned that I don't need y'all. I learned the only thing that I really need is to make sure I am dedicated, devoted, and determined, and dang sure disciplined about myself. I have to evict my family from my life completely. I don't want anything to do with y'all anymore. And this is something that's being publicly said. And I hope that y'all listening. I hope that y'all listening. Please don't call my phone anymore. Please don't reach out to me anymore. I cannot take this hurt. I can't take this pain anymore ever again in life. You abandoned me in the hardest, most difficult season that a person could deal with. And yet you people still will call me and want me to help you. I don't understand it. Love doesn't abandon. Love don't add to your suffering. Love don't say one thing and do something totally different. Love will die on the battlefield with you. Y'all left me out here to die by myself. But that's alright. It's alright. Because I got this. I got this gift that was given to me. The light that's inside of me. And if I gotta walk it by myself, I'd rather walk it by myself than have people that are consistent liars be in my circle. People who will consistently conjure arguments up to not do what's necessary to get the job done. People who will abandon at the drop of a dime because you're not there to be able to help them. But when I was there, when I was able, when I was sighted, and I was driving around, and I was acting like a cowboy out here in these streets, and I was dropping money off of people, y'all didn't have any problem with being my siblings. You didn't have a problem with being my parent. When my parent needed a place to stay, I gave you a place to stay. I gave you a roof over your head. You left me out here to deal with this stuff alone. This is not easy. This is my therapy. This is my life. This is my loss. And y'all were the greatest keys to this because I dealt with this on my own. But it let me know that I got strength inside of me. I don't give up strength. A resiliency that I was born with. I came into this world breached with the umbilical cord wrapped around my neck, having an asthma attack at the same time. And my mama loved me. My mama loved me back into life. My mama taught me about God's love. So I had to abandon this wanting of love from so-called human beings. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. But I don't expect it anymore. I don't expect it anymore. Because this pain that I'm feeling, only I feel. Walking in this stuff face first, and they know you blind. Writing uptown to my family, telling my family I need legal representation when I'm in prison. And y'all locked me in there to not get the medical treatment that I needed. And the legal representation would have helped me. And y'all left me all the time. All the time. I can't forget this. I can't forget this. This is the life that I had to live. Working in places that's designed for people that's blind, being hit with forklifts, being hit by cars. This is my life. This is what I had to walk through. They're trying to do something to build something, other disabled people, other blind people, so that they don't have to go through what I was going through. I tried, I strive, I moved to a whole other work site that no other blind person in this state was even doing, and I started something. And that turned its back on me too. They looked me up, and I'm talking about stuck in bathrooms, locked in the bathroom, can't get out the bathroom. They have a tape line where I can't even travel the tape line because it's stuff blocking everything that I got going on. I can't work my workstation because they cut my wires, the equipment don't work, the computer cutting on and cutting off. I've had every obstacle that you can think of come in my direction. I still refuse to give up on me. So everything y'all can think that y'all giving up on me. Like you can think that you're giving up on me. But I'm here to say that I'm undefeated. I'm unshakable. I'm unbreakable. And this is something that I believe and I know inside of myself. And don't nobody else have to teach me. Don't nobody else have to give me. And this is what this blind wolf is about. This is what this blind wolf is about. Refusing to ever give up. This may sound crazy. This may sound insane to y'all. But this is real life. This is the life that I live. This is the life that I live. But I'm dedicated, I'm determined, dangerous, and disciplined, and refuse to give up on this gift that I was given. Still start my day out on my knees, back straight, core tight. I lay my left arm over the top of my head, grabbing the left wrist with the right hand, pulling over to the right side so I can stretch and open up that left side rib cage. Dedicated. Open up that right side rib cage for a minute and 10 to throw me. Hold that minute and 10 until the duration. Dedicated. And then I'm going to keep on going until the duration. Everything that we say we're going to do here. Dangerously disciplined. Refusal to give up. Refusal to give up. Everything can abandon. Everything can walk out on me. But as long as I got this, as long as the fire that's inside of me still burns, I burn. Let's get this day started. Y'all know the business is we got minute 10. But everything we're going to go into, and like I said, this may sound crazy to people out here listening to it, but this is my life. This is the life that I live. This is the life that I'm living right now. So if you show positivity in these comments, you're dedicated, you're bold, determined, dangerous, and disciplined about your lifestyle, stay in it. Stick with it. I made the offer for people to come in and see what they got to say, get their, little therapy out as well. If you do it, you do it. If you don't, you don't. But let's get busy. We got a minute and 10. Let's get to work. Instead of 1 minute, 10 seconds alarm. Stay controlling your breathing. Focus. Nice and slow, straighten out your spine. We'll switch our arms over, do the exact same thing on the opposite side. So let's get this work. Set a 1 minute, 10 second alarm. Nice and slow, straighten out your spine, sit up tall. All right. This next one, we're going to take our thumbs and stick them between the crease of our ear and our head. We're going to grab the back of our head with our fingertips, holding the side of our heads with the palms of our hand. We're going to stretch our chins out as far as we can in front of us, sitting our chin in the crease of our chest, bringing our elbows together, pulling our elbows down towards our stomach so that we can stretch those vertebrae nice and tall, stretch those shoulder blades open nice and wide. Remember, back straight, core tight, stay in control of your breathing. Let's get this work. We got a minute and 10. Instead of 1 minute, 10 seconds long. Roll your shoulders very nice and slow, straighten out your spine, sit up tall. Stay in control of your breathing, stay nice and calm, stay relaxed, so we get the most out of these stretches. All right, I'm getting up onto my knees, crawl back here to this fireplace, placing my feet up against the base of this fireplace. Slide this stuff on down here. Put my feet up against the base of this fireplace. I lay the left side of my head down onto the mat, left side of my shoulder down onto the mat, stretching my left arm out in front of me so that I can stretch the left side of that neck, stretch that left shoulder open nice and wide while taking the right arm, laying the right arm over the top of my head, aiming the right palm of my hand towards the ceiling, getting a nice stretch so that I can stretch that right side rib cage while we getting this wolf work done on that left side. Come on, Wolfpack, let's get this wolf done. This wolf work done. www.wolfpack.com. Let's get this money. Instead of 1 minute, 10 seconds long. Let's work. Turn that right arm back nice and slow. Come up on that left arm, left forearm, straighten out your spine. We're going to spin and do the exact same thing on the opposite side. Come on, let's get this work. Instead of 1 minute, 10 seconds long. that right arm and right forearm, straighten up the spine. We're gonna lay down flat. Want you to just roll facing forward. Alright. We'll keep our legs down on the floor. Feet placed where we got our feet placed at so that our feet not moving around. We'll keep our legs and hips down on the floor. We'll raise our upper body up in a push-up fashion, locking our arms out, stretching our chest towards the ceiling, pinching our shoulder blades together so that we can open up that chest nice and wide. And while we stretching our chins towards the ceiling, we stretch those vertebrae nice and tall. Remember, growl, howl, do whatever you gotta do. Let's get this money. I'm just not in the biggest energy type mood today, but we still getting this work. Come on, boy, let's get it. Instead of 1 minute, 10 seconds long. Stay active. Let's go. Ow! Nice and slow, straighten up your spine. We're gonna come up onto our knees, keeping our spine straight. Let's get roll up some. Alright, this next one, we're gonna grab up under our left ankle with our left hand, grab up under our right ankle with our right hand, bring our heads down to the mat to the best of our abilities. If you can't get your head down to the mat, I suggest you get yourself a few pillows, stick them up under your head so you're able to slowly but surely bring your head to touching the mat. I suggest every 60 days you see whether or not you can come just that much closer to bring your head to touching the mat. And as we're doing this, we're gonna bring our bottoms down towards our feet so that we can stretch our vertebrae nice and tall, and stretch our lower back nice and wide. Remember, stay in control of your breathing. We ain't here for no hit. We ain't here for no hurt. We're only here for healing. Take your time. We ain't no reason for nobody. Let's get this work. We got a minute and 10. So 1 minute, 10 seconds long. Let's go. Raise your hand up nice and slow. Fist, lock your arms out. Unlock your hips. Sit back on your feet. All right. We'll spin around onto our bottoms. We'll bring the palms of our feet together. We'll hold our feet together with our hands. Bringing the heels of our feet comfortably close to our bodies. Using our glutes, core, lower back, and pelvic muscles to raise our legs up and down in the butterfly wing flapping fashion so that we get the pelvic muscles activated. We can walk that walk, do that thing, now do that thing. Wolfpack style. Back straight, core tight. No matter what you got going on, still hold that emperor's crown up. Don't let that heartbreak destroy everything. Yeah, we gon' feel. Don't stop doing what you gotta do. Let's get this work. We got a minute. Trust me, I'm saying this for me first. Make sure you go tight, find this in a gravy, minute 10. Set a 1 minute 10 second alarm. Let's go. Control your breathing. Stay focused. Stay in the moment. Alright. With this next one, we're gonna raise our elbows and forearms up onto our thighs, pushing our legs down towards the floor so that we can get that resistance, stretching the pelvic muscles open. Nice and wide. Let's get this work real pack. We got a minute and 10. Set a 1 minute 10 second alarm. No matter what, stay dedicated, devoted, determined, dangerous, disciplined. Focus, control your breathing. This pain is teaching something. Just what? Alright, we're gonna raise our legs up onto an Indian style position. Y'all know I like to start out with the left leg over top of the right, so the neck rotations going to the left. We'll keep that back straight, going tight, stay controlling your breathing. Let's get this work. We'll work that spine and that neck only. Try and get that joint like bamboo, flexible and strong, deeply rooted in a strong foundation. Remember, stay focused on what you're working on. Stay in the moment, stay in control of your breathing. Come on, Wolfpack, let's get it. Remember, I'm saying this stuff to myself first, because I'm trying to keep myself here. Trying to keep myself locked in. Not trying, I'm in the process of doing it. Get this work done, let's make it happen. Set 1 minute 10 seconds.
y'all ladies over do the exact same thing on the opposite side. Stay dedicated, devoted, determined, damn disciplined. Come on, wake it up. We still got work to do. Instead of 1 minute, 10 second alarm. Let's work. Think about what you got to do. Concentrate. Think about what you're working. Stay in the moment. This thing really works on my nerves sometimes. I really crawl onto our knees. Spread our knees wide and shoulder width. So we can sit between our feet. We want the heels of our feet to be on our hips. So we can do our very best to lay back. Get our backs down onto the mat to the best of our abilities. Y'all know when I go back, I throw my hands behind my head. I'm dwelling on the beauty of life. That's tough to say right now. That's tough to say right now. Dwelling on the beauty of life, watching the stars and seeing myself run with it. I got the world laying on my shoulders. And I ain't stopping. I ain't stopping. We keep on going. Alright. Picture my shoulder blades together so that I can open up my chest nice and wide. I'm gonna inch back with my elbows and forearms so that I can stretch my ankles, shins, knees, thighs, hips, more, lower back, pelvic muscles all at the same time, helping to strengthen that resiliency muscle so that I can keep on going, stay focused, let's get locked in, let's get disciplined, let's do that. We got a minute 10. Instead of 1 minute 10 seconds. Let's go. Let your shoulder blades together. Breathe. Got man Chico over here with me, y'all. He feel my pain. Alright, we're gonna come up nice and slow. Put your elbows and forearms back straight, pull tight. Amen. Amen. I see man Chico. I see man Chico. That's my guy. This is my guy right here. Say hi. Say hi. Yeah. This is my guy. Alright, go ahead. Alright. We're gonna go into this next position. We're gonna spin around onto our bottoms. Alright. Spin around onto the bottom. Stretch my legs out as far as I can in front of me. Aiming. Well, I'm gonna reach down and grab the bottom of my feet to the best of my ability, aiming my toes towards my upper body so that I can stretch from the Achilles tendon through the hamstrings all the way up the leg, lower back all the way up to the neck. Wonderful full body stretch, helping strengthen that focus and that resiliency muscle. Come on, Wolfpack, we got a minute to test it. Control your breathing. Let's get this work. Still 1 minute test. Oh, my bad. If you can't grab the bottom of your feet, I suggest you get yourself a towel, t-shirt, whatever you can, wrap it around the bottom of your feet so that you can pull yourself down, try to get your head in between your knees so that you can get the most out of this stretch. All right, come on, go back. Let's get this workout minute 10. Set a 1 minute 10 seconds. Come on, nice and slow, straighten out your spine, sit up tall. All right, we're going to go into this last position. Last position is the squat position. Martial artists call this the horse stance. It's great for building up the legs, glutes, core, lower back, and pelvic muscles, helping to strengthen that focus and that resiliency muscle. We're going to come down on the heels of our feet, toes aimed out wide like we slew-footed, with our back straight like we're sitting up against the back of a chair. Find that center of gravity. We got a minute and 10. Let's get this work. Wide of the shoulder width. Find that center of gravity. Set up 1 minute, 10 seconds long. Let's go. Dedicated, devoted, determined, dangerous, disciplined. Use your furious fire. Let that pain push you. Alright. Definitely proud of everybody staying dedicated, devoted, determined, dangerously disciplined about what you say that you dedicated, devoted, and dangerously disciplined about. Knowing it, it's up to you to live your life. It's not death that men should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live life. And these are from the boy Marcus Aurelius. God willing, y'all gonna see me here tomorrow morning on the Thunderous Thursday, ready to do what's necessary, ready to stay disciplined. God willing, y'all here with me. Y'all ready to stay dedicated, devoted, determined, dangerous, disciplined about your mind, your life, your body, your growth, your potential. College, boy.